Hi, my name is Joe Holland. I'm the Youth Services Coordinator for the Watervliet Civic Center.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Colonel Lee Schiller of the Watervliet Arsenal.
Hi, this is Craig Apple, your Albany County Sheriff.
Hello, I'm Chief Collin with the Watervliet Fire Department.
Hi, this is Casey Tomasian with my father, Jim Tomasian.
Hello, I'm Mark Spain. I'm the Chief of Police of the Watervliet Police Department.
You're watching WVLT Channel 17, an award-winning local station. Hello, everyone. I'm Mary Jo Hughes. You are joining us at the Watervliet High School's Spring Concert, where we will be entertained by the Delta Force Glee Club and the Junior and Senior Garnet and Gray Bands. Under the direction of Miss Terry Bradway, Watervliet High School's music teacher, let us sit back, relax, and enjoy this year's concert of Disney's most memorable and delightful songs. The concert's entitled Wishes.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Watervliet High School's annual spring concert, featuring the musical talents, the Gray Band, the voices of Delta Force, and our senior high Garnet Band, all under the direction of Mrs. Teresa Bradway. Our theme tonight is embodied in the title of a famous composition from the Disney songbook. A wish is a dream your heart makes. Walt Disney, his films, and his music have inspired wishes and dreams for generations, both young and old alike. Those inspirational wishes that exist in our brains that cause us to learn, to explore, to take risks, and to dream. Walt Disney knew the power of a wish. A wish frees the mind and heart to pursue new ideas. It's the spark that lights the dreams that spur invention and imagination. It's the source of wonderment in a child that says that anything is possible. We first learn to wish as children, when our minds are free and boundless, when big dreams take us to places we read or we see in a movie. Walt Disney believed in the power of wishes because he was a legendary dreamer. One of his favorite sayings was, "If you can dream it, you can do it." So tonight, we pay tribute to the power of wishes and the unbound imagination of Walt Disney. Delta Force will get us started with a piece called Wishes. The first line in Wishes speaks to our theme. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Dare to do what dreamers do.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Oh, world of wishes, oh, world where dreams come true. So make a wish, see it through. Dare to do what dreamers do. Wishes, dream a dream. Wishes, set it free. Wishes, trust your heart. Just believe. You're just children reaching for a dream. The shining a shooting star. Oh, wishes, dream a dream. Wishes, set it free. Wishes, oh, taste your heart. Just believe. Just believe. Oh. Starlight, starbright, first star I see tonight. I wish I might have a wish, I wish tonight. Make a wish and do as dreamers do. And all our wishes, all our wishes will come true.
Here's Delta Force once again with 3 more popular Disney songs, including Seize the Day from Newsies, You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story, and The Lion Sleeps Tonight from The Lion King.
Seize the
but there's a little story behind it, so I'll try to be brief. So earlier this year, we have in our tenor section, we have 2 singers. And when we sing barbershop, they never get the melody, and they get really bummed out. So Kelsey came to me and said, Mrs. B, please can you find a tenor melody in a barbershop song that we can sing for the concert? And I said, you know, Kelsey, I'll see what I can do, but it has to be a Disney song. So we put our minds together, we went back into all of the music that we have, and we looked and we found the very perfect song. So we would like to, in this very serious song, guys, we're going to feature the tenors. Got it? Everybody's good? Tenors tonight? It's going to be all about the tenors, our last song. We're good? All right. So we would like to, from The Lion King, we would like to perform for you The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more hand for Delta Force, please. Disney is a master at sparking our dreams through the power of animation, taking us on adventures in new places that we can hardly imagine on our own. We'll open the Gray Band portion of our program tonight with a collection of music from Disney's popular Cars movies, including The Big Race, Route 66, Life is a Highway, and Real Gone. In 2016, Disney released another of their animated adventures called Moana. It's a story of an adventurous teenager who sets sail on a daring mission to save her people. Here now, the Gray Band playing How Far I'll Go from Moana. the more popular Disney animation hits was a story about a rat. A special and talented rat who turns into one of the premier chefs in all of Paris. Another story of how wishes can come true. And that rat's name was Remy. Here is the Gray Band with music from Ratatouille. popular Disney animated classic, The Jungle Book, was re-released in 2016, a redo of the original animated Disney musical version. One of the more recognizable songs from The Jungle Book is Wanna Be Like You. Here's the Gray Band now with their tribute to The Jungle Book. Adventure is a major Disney theme, where we are whisked away to faraway places to face dangers and insurmountable challenges. Disney has masterfully reinvigorated one of the more tried and true adventures in the history of literature and the movies, the exciting life and adventures of the pirates. Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean was first released in 2003, with the latest chapter introduced in 2017. Here is the Gray Band with music from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, including Hello Beastie, Jack Sparrow, The Kraken, Davy Jones, and I've Got My Eye on You.
Before we move on to our intermission for a brief 10 minutes, it is my honor to introduce our 9th grade band members who will be graduating. This is their last concert with the Gray Band, and they will be graduating up to the high school band next year. So we're super excited for them. If you noticed from watching all the seniors graduate, it's going to be a rebuilding year of sorts next year. So these guys they're ready to fill the shoes. They have been an amazing group of young people to work with all year, and they are ready to go to that high school band. So we have a little swag for them when they come up. We have an official Garnet Band t-shirt that we would love to give them. So let me introduce you to them, and then we'll do we'll have a little bow, and then we'll break for intermission. Our first 9th grader is in the trumpet section. She, unfortunately, this will be her last concert with us. She is moving, so I'm really super sad about that, but I wish her the absolute best. Jordan Brizzy. From the alto saxophone section, Mark Cady. In percussion, Kyle Daniels. Also in the percussion section, she was working like crazy. I don't know if you saw her running back and forth there. She's also new to our school this year. Please give it up for Kylie DeMaranville. In the clarinet section, John Dunham. Playing first chair clarinet, Al Garci. Mikey Griffin from the percussion section. From the flute section, Anissa Parsons. Playing tenor sax, Jacob Personius. On trombone, Savannah Plouffe. On tenor sax, Desmond Rones. Alto sax, Evan Smeltzer. On trombone, Avery Smith. On alto saxophone, Colin Tobin. And on clarinet, Savannah Wood. And very special circumstances, a schedule issue kept Melissa out of playing from the Gray Band, but I took her to the Garnet Band this year, and she's done a great job playing baritone. Our last 9th grader, Melissa Campbell. Come on up, Melissa. So please, ready? One more bow as 9th graders. Thank you so much. We're going to take a brief 10-minute intermission and then get right back to the music. Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome now to the Garnet Band section of tonight's program. We'll kick things off with their presentation of a medley of Disney music in a composition entitled A Disneyland Celebration. This arrangement includes the phantasmic main theme, Zippity Doo-Dah, It's a Small World, Be Our Guest, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes, and the Mickey Mouse March. Ladies and gentlemen, the Garnet Band.
Thank you.
Our next selection from the Garnet Band is one of Disney's all-time popular pieces, When You Wish Upon a Star. It first was performed in the 1940 movie version of Pinocchio. Here now the Garnet Band with When You Wish Upon a Star, featuring trumpet soloist, Senior Justin Cussler. comes from the very popular Disney production of Mary Poppins. In turn-of-the-century London, a magical nanny employs music and adventure to help two neglected children become closer to their father. Mary Poppins, a unique film combining the art of animation with live motion pictures, made its first appearance in 1964 and remains popular today. Here is the Garnet Band playing a medley of music from Mary Poppins.
Thank you.
2013, Disney released an animated musical that became the highest-grossing animated film of all time, earning a record $1.3 billion. I'm talking, of course, about Frozen. Tonight, the Garnet Band will perform a popular piece from Frozen entitled In Summer. Besides all of this wonderful music, Walt Disney took incredible risks pushing the envelope in the creation and execution of animated classics. One such grand experiment that turned into a film and musical masterpiece was the animated classic Fantasia. In 1936, Walt Disney felt that his star character, Mickey Mouse, was fading somehow in popularity. He decided to feature Mickey as a musical conductor in The Sorcerer's Apprentice, a deluxe cartoon short based on a poem set to an orchestral piece of classical music. Disney had used that same technique of matching animation to classical music as early as 1928 in Disney's cartoon series entitled Silly Symphonies. But he wanted to go further. He wanted to push the envelope and produce shorts where the action was controlled by a musical pattern. Disney also wanted to use a well-known conductor to record the music for added prestige. He met Leopold Stokowski, renowned conductor of the Philadelphia Orchestra, at Chasen's Restaurant in Hollywood, and talked about his plans for the short. Stokowski recalled that he did like the music, was happy to collaborate on the project, and he offered to conduct the piece at no cost. Released in 1940, Fantasia represented Disney's boldest experiment to date, bringing to life his vision of blending animated imagery with classical music. What had begun as a vehicle to enhance Mickey Mouse's career blossomed into a full-blown feature film that remains unique in the history of animation and was named one of the top 100 films of all time. The Garnet Band will close out tonight's program performing an excerpt from Fantasia 2000, Symphony No. 5, Movement 1, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, and Firebird's Suite, all under the direction of the very special guest conductor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more round of applause for the Garnet Band.
Thank you. The intro lights, thank you. Okay, so before we introduce the seniors, I'd love to just throw out a few thank yous. And I don't mean to be quick about this because these people have been monumentous in their efforts into making this all happen. And my very first person to thank is my very best friend, Mr. Scott Emerson. Scott, I think we've been doing this for about 17 or 18 years together, and there's no other person that I would do my sort of concert with than you. So thank you so much. I'm not sure if you recognize the big kid in the back playing timpani tonight, but we had a schedule change with one of our students. So Mr. Snyder has been so gracious to come in during his prep period and work with the percussionists in the back and playing timpani tonight. And a little known secret, some of you may know, but he was in one of my very first bands here, only a few years ago, right? So we so much appreciate having him be a part of this as well. As long as we've been doing the Gray Band and now the Garnet Band, my dad has taken on the responsibility of coming up with an amazing script every year. We sit down, I give him all my ideas, and then he is a Shakespeare with words, something that I'm not with the best of. So thank you, Dad, for doing another great job this year. You know, being in such a small community in the school, it really takes the whole village. I say this every year, but I truly mean it. All the administration, the faculty, and the staff that have helped in being very considerate with band lessons and time away from what they do to help my kids mature and grow as great musicians. So I'd like to give a shout out to everybody there for all their support. And most of all, to the parents of the audience, so if anybody, if you are responsible for any of the people that have been on stage tonight, we couldn't do it without you. You have been supporting music education since your child started, probably in 4th grade, with Mr. Roberts at the elementary school, or whatever the case might be. You know, what can I say? I absolutely love my job, and I love the opportunity to work with your children. And I come in every day, I love life. You know, I really come in with so I so appreciate your support. Parents, you guys are awesome. I mean, anytime I need something, including like the parade's coming up, Mr. Emerson. There's a little thing in the back of the program if you'd like to join us at the parade. It's a lot of fun. Just a little things to big things. So I appreciate all your help and support with that. So it's great. Now, I'd like to shout, Janai Griffin is doing lights tonight. You did a great job. When you live with a music teacher, you have to take on responsibility. You don't have to, but my husband has been awesome, just taking care of little things tonight that you're not really aware of what he's doing, but he's been very busy working some things. So, and one more thing coming up. So, Mr. Bradway, thank you. This senior class has been very special to me. In fact, when they walked in the door as 7th graders, I knew that we would do a Disney concert for their 12th grade year. They're a big group of musicians. They were very talented right from the start. They're a very strong group. And I told them today that this is the 5th year of doing a high school band. And they have been instrumental to me to help me develop into that high school director that I wanted to be. They have pushed me. We started the jazz program 3 years ago when they were in 10th grade. They have been a huge part. You'll see half of them are Delta Force kids. Half of Delta Force was seniors this year. They have been instrumental in really pushing this program to another level. And I can't thank them enough, really. They've just been hard workers and just really terrific people. And when you hear some of the majors that they're going to take in college, they're all doing something to help people. They all have that in common, which I just think in today's world, that's pretty darn great, you know. And I cannot wait to see where they are in a few years. And my first senior group just graduated from college this year. My first seniors that I saw past the stage, one of them went to Syracuse University, another went to St. Rose. I mean, it just goes on and on and on the list of success stories from here. And these guys are going to follow in those footsteps. And I wish them the absolute best of what life can bring and to reach for the stars, because they have everything it takes to do that. So it is a tough thing to say goodbye, but we're not going to say goodbye. We're just going to have them come out and take a bow. I'll tell you a little bit about them and where they're going to go to school and what they're going to study. And the very first person is Sadie. Is here? Who's Sadie? Sadie down. She might be doing this. She's a senior. She's second year Delta Force person. She might be busy. You'll see. In a few minutes, but so I'll have her come down when she's done. We're going to go on to our first band person, graduating with high honors and going to Ithaca College for biology. Please welcome Maria Bond. A member of Delta Force and graduating with honors. I'm going to HVCC for paramedic and EMT, Evan Cody. A member of Delta Force, graduating with high honors, going to the University at Albany for criminal justice, Justin Cusson. Graduating with high honors, going to New Haven College for fire protection engineering, and a member of Delta Force, Patrick Ethinger. Going to Hudson Valley Community College to study liberal arts, Justin Fandel. Going to Hudson Valley Community College to study electrical construction, McCormick Fisk. Graduating with honors, going to the Sage College of Albany for nursing, Jared Fremont. Graduating with high honors, a member of Delta Force, going into the Army National Guard as a supply specialist, Malaya Gentry. Going to Hudson Valley Community College to study paramedic EMT, Nathaniel Hildreth. Graduating with high honors, going to the University of Albany, studying Homeland Security, Angela Kiefer. Graduating with high honors, going to Schenectady Community College for fire protection technology, and a member of Delta Force, Kenny Kiefer. Going into the Army National Guard as an Air Operations Specialist, Angelo McLaury. Graduating with honors, going to the University of Plattsburgh to study criminal justice, a member of Delta Force, Nathan Miller. Graduating with high honors in the salutatorian of the class of 2018, going to the Sage College of Albany for biology, May Gray. Graduating with high honors, going to Hartwick College for psychology, Kelsey Royce. Graduating with high honors, going to Kent State University for social work. Also a member of Delta Force, Alexis Wilson. Oh, here comes Sadie. Here comes Sadie. Sadie Downs. And last but not least, the gentleman that had to have a schedule issue change almost towards the end of the year, but he is definitely a part of this program. You will see him marching with us next week. Plays a heck of a bass drum. Mr. Alan Kiembig, come on, Alan. Please, the class of 2018.
First of all, this is a lot of people, and I'm like really happy about that. So thank you so much for coming out here. This is probably the best concert we've ever had. So where did she go? Oh, hi. Please, Mrs. Bradway, please come over here. So every year, the senior class gets Mrs. Bradway a gift, and it was kind of hard because what do you get for somebody that's this freaking special, pardon my language? She's been with us all for 6 years, giving us so much of her time and her energy, and she's just probably one of the best people I've ever met. Nice, please. This, I feel like we all felt like isn't enough. Because, like I said, she's so special. So this is for you. You can open that now. Open. So, I can read it to you. So, a couple months ago, Mrs. Bradway was talking to us about things that she wanted to do. And one of the things that she said was Billy Joel. Billy Joel plays monthly at Madison Square Garden, and he said he would continue until he stopped selling out. So, Evan, Cody, wherever you are, gave us the idea to chip in and buy her tickets. So, she and Mrs. Bradway are going to
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right, so, you ready? We never leave just like this, right? We have to have something up our sleeve. I'm not dressed like this for any reason. Can you guys get that? Bring that up. There's one very, very special Disney, we kind of did one little number earlier in the program, but probably one of my absolute favorite is Lion King. So we would like to end with a selection from The Lion King, but you can't start The Lion King without the song.
Thank you for joining us at the Watervliet High School's Junior-Senior Concert. And thank you for watching your award-winning WVLT, Channel 1303. I'm Mary Jo Hughes, and we wish you a happy spring.